everyone, and welcome to my first weekly market report in English. My name is Gonzalo Canete. I'm doing market reports, articles, analysis, conference, seminars, webinars, whatever, since 2010. But today is the first time I'm gonna do it in English. So please, if you like it, give me some love, okay, and give your comments under the video description. Even in the end of this month, I'm gonna start to make a special webinar showing how to develop your home expert advisor with free tools and where you can find a free expert advisor. So if you are amateur, you never use algorithmic trading before, you are welcome to join me in webinar sessions, and I will teach to you for free how to use this kind of expert advisors and how to use this kind of automatic trading tools. Okay, now let's go to the weekly market report. I'm gonna give to you my reasons, my point of view of what's going on with the dollar, why we should not trust in the Federal Reserve for the next weeks, and again for the point of view that they share with investors. And also we're gonna talk about gold and we're gonna talk about oil. So I think we're gonna give very big point of view and extensive point of view about different markets: stocks, equities, index, futures, also commodities and currencies. So let's go and let's start. First of all, a quick view of the stock, the American market, the biggest index in the world, SP 500. So I don't know if you are a genius or not, but if you see this chart, you're probably thinking the same than me. This gonna start to fall down soon. We are close to a sales area, and sooner or less this zone gonna turn back the market. Okay, so my point of view is the SP 500 will not get more than 20, 50, 20, 30 points. And let's to see if this week we're gonna start to see a bearish market here. But we're gonna give the reasons, fundamental macroeconomical reasons, in a few minutes. Okay, and after we're gonna come back to the charts using the platform, MetaTrader platform. So this is Europe, this is DAX, etc. What's going on here? Well, you may be watching this pattern here. Really good pattern, shoulder head shoulder inverted. So the projection probably give to us this target, okay, close to 11,000 points. But we, because of the dollar, and as I told to you, I think the dollar now is really weak, we will not see this target. Why? Because euro dollar gonna continue so high. And by the way, this is Shanghai Composite. Why I'm so to you Chinese market here? Because I think one of the reasons because dollar is weak is what's going on in China. Okay, and if you see this pattern also, you will see that nothing positive means. Alright, so fundamental point of view or macroeconomic point of view, or however you call in English, this is the point. The last news from Federal Reserve, Philadelphia, this guy Mr. Harker is sure that the Federal Reserve gonna increase the interest rates this year. They're gonna do it. They can do it at any moment for two reasons. The oil, the price of the oil now it's in a good balance. It's stable. That is not true. Simple like that. Second thing, the inflation is rising up. Okay, it's too weak inflation. Usually Federal Reserve is telling that we are in a good moment to increase the interest rates. They did in the past, a few months ago. One of the arguments is the employment rate. The employee rate in the United States is down of 5%, and this is so good. But I'm gonna show to you some numbers just to show you that I'm not agree with that. Labor force participation rate. If you see here, you can take a look. We are 2016 in this level. Before the crisis, we were in that level, so we didn't recover the previous levels of the crisis. Okay, so don't tell to me that the employee market or the situation in the United States is perfect right now. But other thing is the Federal Reserve want to show to the world that dollar is the strong currency right now, and dollar is still the king of the currencies in the world. Okay, I'm agree with that. And that's the point. We need a stronger dollar, but we are not watching a strong dollar right now. And if we come into the previous slide, you will see what's going on right now. I take a screenshot of this market a few minutes ago. You're gonna see what's going on with the dollar index. So if you can see, the currency is not exactly strong right now. Okay, we're watching since the last month. This is December. Okay, so this is 2015, and we start 2016 here. How weak is the dollar? Okay, and not just the dollar index. If we're gonna take a look let's to see rest of the currencies. This is a finbit.com website. It's really good one. I recommend use this website just to follow the markets in general terms. You can see a weak dollar. You can also see a weak pound because of Brexit and all of these things that they are planning right now in England. You can see little bit weak euro recovery again against dollar. Europe wants to a weak Europe. That's the monetary policy of the Central Bank of Europe, is make an expansive monetary policy, but it's not working. Why? Because of the weakness of dollar. But you can see Japanese yen is strong against dollar, CAD is strong against dollar, even Swiss franc is strong against dollar, New Zealand dollar is strong against dollar. So all dollars, commodity dollars, are strong against the main dollar. Okay, I think it's clear. Okay, now let's to take a look of the stock markets, and let's to see if I got something else here to comment with you. Yes, guys, let's just take a look before that why the dollar is weak. My point of view, if you take a look of the foreign exchange reserves of China, most of them are dollars. China is selling the dollars. China is keeping the balance of the market, selling dollars. China is burning the reserves that they got in dollars just to keep the balance on the financial markets. That's the point. That's because we are watching a weaker dollar. That's my theory. Maybe I'm wrong, but that's my theory, okay? And also, let's to speak about BRICS, and let's to speak Russia, China, India. All of these countries don't want to depend of the dollar, so that's because the target that these countries got in the middle term or long term or whatever you want to call is don't depend of dollars, so they want to sell the dollars, okay? And that's gonna give to us a weak dollar. So usually my market reports is something fast, talking about just the charts and how it's going the week. But just for today, this is the first report that I make in English. I want to show to you all my 4 arguments, all my tricks in my pocket about why I'm thinking that dollar is weak. And this is the China gold reserves, and as you can see, China is keeping more gold reserves. If China is keeping more long reserves, and this is given to us by the World Council of Gold, or you can check the phone, something World Gold Council. That's the source of these numbers. So apparently China is keeping more gold and selling dollars. So less dollars in the Central Bank of China, or Popular Bank of China, or People's Bank of China, and more gold. And let's to take a look now to the platform and see if all of these things make sense or not. And you're gonna see a very good surprise. So if I go to the gold market, what I'm gonna see is since 2013 we got a channel, a bearish channel here, and we've broken up, and the projection is given to us. This is the gold market. We're gonna see how we already see how they broke out the bearish tendency, and we probably soon gonna see a strong gold rising up if dollar don't recover the position, the strong position in the currencies market. Okay, so coming back to the main point, SP 500, sooner or less we're gonna see how the market gonna turn back, etc. Sooner or less, this is my point. If we don't are on the 10,300 points on DAX, forget about see the target of this shoulder head shoulder, because that will never happen if we keep in a euro dollar so strong. We need this market turn back to recover European market. The European market need oxygen to recover, and that will never happen if euro dollar is keeping close to 1.14. Okay, just to finish the video talking about oil. This is the oil market. We just, in a technical point of view, we saw this long time ago. I'm making my weekly market reports in Spanish. We comment this before that happens. I just remind you that 7th of December of 2015, I'm talk about be careful with the oil, and we got this. Okay, I told before this happened, so I'm not just talking about my theory. Everyone know how to see a pattern where this already confirmed. So I was talking about how to detect this pattern before, and now we are watching this. So we probably will not see, after how many sessions, 25 positive sessions on oil rising up, we probably will not see this without any correction. And if you see the rectangle, you obviously are watching that these levels 43.50 dollars in West Texas, we will not see that this gonna be up in 1 or 2 days, and 41.35, that will never happen so fast. So what we got here is bullish tendency, and we're gonna pay attention the next days, is this gonna be broken or not, because if this turning back, we're gonna see first Fibonacci levels, second and third one. This is the main levels that we are paying attention. We're gonna see the oil coming back to the $36, 34.50, and the last one, the last stop, 38.20 of Fibonacci levels, is giving to us a level in, let me check, a level, take the cross, in 32.80, 32.75 more or less. Okay, that's the target probably if we see that the West Texas lost this tendency. Okay, so that's all. I just hope that you enjoy the videos, and I'm just remind you, soon I'm gonna start to make Elliott Web seminars on webinars in English. If you are interested on that, just contact me. You will find my email address in the description of this video. And if you are interested in algorithmic trading, I will teach to you which kind of tools I'm using. I get a lot of expert advisors. I'm using all of them. I'm testing all of them, BPS, how to develop all your system to trade automatically, and also which techniques you can learn if you want to trade manually. Okay, even seminars about macroeconomic, and whatever you are interested on, just contact me and I will help to you for free to learn how to trade properly on the markets. Okay, that's all, and thank you so much for watching this video. Take care, bye.